One of the major leaks when it comes to writing copy for your business that can be easily overlooked is the abandoned cart sequence. This is money that you've already have in your pipeline, but somewhere, somehow things are getting dropped and just falling through the cracks, and we do not want that. So in this video, I'm going to be diving into how you can start to fill in those leaks for your abandoned cart sequence for all of your digital products. And of course, we're going to be using ClarityScribe because it makes it super duper fast. So let's hop over to the computer screen and I will show you. So inside ClarityScribe, we want to click on new project, go ahead and name it whatever you want to. And we do want this one to be a document, and that will load over to this screen here with your name already selected that you have. And we have on the tool belt, these are commonly used actions that you will find in ClarityScribe. And so we have the abandoned cart sequence. When you click on it, it's going to need just a few details in order to start writing those emails so you can start plugging those leaks. And that's going to be your offer name, your offer description, as well as the support email. Let's say for this one, the offer name, I'm going to call this the signature offer method. And then for the description, you can share as much or as little details as you have, but we're going to call this a $97 product, which this copy in here just says a $97 self-paced mini course that helps coaches and consultants sharpen their existing offer so it's easier to understand, easier to sell, and clearly differentiated from competitors. We're going to say no support email for this one, and then go ahead and click on create email. Now, when you start to see that this is loading across the top, we don't want to touch it. So just let it do its thing. And then we'll see these emails load up in just a second. And already it has loaded up 3 emails for us. So this first one is just going to say, hey, did something happen? Very informal. This is great for making sure that you get over to that person's inbox so you don't land in spam. It's like, hey, you just started checking out for the mini course, and then for whatever reason didn't finish. No pressure, no guilt trip. Just wanted to make sure nothing went sideways on our end. Your order is still saved. If you want to pick up from where you left off at with a link, obviously go ahead and add that and remove the brackets. Well, you can leave it. Actually, you can bold it, you can highlight it. Sometimes that is something right now that's kind of trending that has had some good success, so give it a shot. Then it says if something felt off or if you had a question before committing, our support team is happy to help. I like to remove the our support team, especially if you are a personality based brand and it's just you running the business, or at least you're the face of the company. It's good to have me, like I'll say in my emails, I'll actually reply to the emails. It won't be AI or it won't be a bot or something like that, depending on what the offer is and speaking to something that that person would usually expect or hope for. So now when we come over to email number 2, this will go out the next day saying, yesterday you got close enough to check out that I noticed, then nothing. Is everything okay? If something on our end caused confusion, I want to know about it. So sometimes things do happen with the checkout where the person may have entered the wrong number. Maybe they got flustered or whatever the case. And you'd be surprised the amount of people that will say, yeah, I thought, my cart got declined, but it ended up being locked and then my lunch break was over. So I didn't get a chance to finish. And just that reminder is enough to get the sale. But if you never ask and you never follow up and you don't have the sequence set up, it won't happen. So next, moving on to the third one, is going, gone for the subject line. This is the last note that I'm sending about your pending order. You started the checkout process, which tells me something caught your attention, but you didn't finish. And I'm not going to keep guessing why. This is a little aggressive for me. But sometimes depending on what copy you put in there, that's what it's pulling from. But it's like, if I don't hear from you by the end of the day, I'm closing out the order. So again, let's just say this is a little too aggressive for me, but it's using my brand voice style as best as it can get. So we're going to go up here. We're going to save these. So I'm going to save the first one. It adds it to our document section. We're going to save the second one, adds that to the document section, and then save for the third one. If we come on over, let's hit the view all, go back to Genie Chat. And then I'm going to add in, and I'm going to say, this is the third email in the abandoned cart sequence, and I want it to be rewritten. So it's still in my voice style, but it's less aggressive and less harsh. So then I'm going to hold the shift button and hit the enter key and command V, and then just paste that in. And so then it'll see the email. We hit send. And now Genie Chat is going to strategize and go ahead and come up with a better email that may be a little bit different, but that way I can start to workshop this a little bit more. Said last chance to claim your spot. Like, hey, I noticed you started the order but didn't finish, so I wanted to check in one last time. So already this is a bit better for me. So let's say I want to keep this. So I'm just going to copy this yes, you can hit the copy button there, but I'm just so used to doing it on my own. I just want to keep some of the formatting. So now we have the subject, which I'll go ahead and bold that. And then it's like, hey, I noticed whatever, such and such, so forth. And then maybe I'll say, hey, first name. So I like to just type in first name real quick. And then whatever your specific email tool uses for the first name brackets, then you can replace that. But that way, you know, it's like, hey, first name, I noticed that you did blah, blah, blah. And then you now have your third email. In addition to when we hit saved all those other times, everything else is still here. So we have the emails that we added. It's like, thanks, ClarityScribe crew. That lets you know it's the end. We have the subject line. And now if you want to make changes, you have it in your document section to go through, and here's all your emails. Here's that previous one. Then if we scroll back up to the top, here is that new one that we just workshopped with Genie Chat. Here's a brand new feature. If you're not certain if the copy is considered good or not, or if it'll kind of work, and you just kind of want to workshop that a little bit more outside of Genie Chat, there's a brand new tool through ClarityScribe called Fix My Copy. So I'm going to show you that right now. It's super simple to get started. You click on paste your URL if you have a sales page, a landing page somewhere, or you're posting this from a YouTube video, or the upload a document or paste text. I'm going to click in paste text since we're working inside ClarityScribe. I just have the email with some minor adjustments that I added in just to add in my own personality a bit more. Then when you click on continue, it will take you over here to a section to add your name as well as your email address to get your specific results that it's going to kick out for you. So once your email is entered in, then it will start to run through and actually start to process the copy. So you get 3 of these. Is it anything in here that's confusing? Is there anything in here that's unbelievable? Or is there anything in here that is boring? So it says now my copy review is ready. So it is like, ooh, it needs some work. Got a 77% readability, good, clarity, great. And the hook, not so great. So this is fantastic to have a score assigned to your copy. And it's actually going to tell me what's wrong. Hey, the email uses a friendly, casual tone to reconnect with a potential customer who abandons it, but it avoids pressure and offers to help. So now if we go down here, it'll let me know where that score is coming from. So the headline or the opening line, kind of boring, and the call to action also kind of boring. And so I love this. It tells me it's not great to say, hey, quick heads up, your order is still sitting here, versus you left something important behind, your order is still waiting. And so however you usually speak, this is awesome. Then down here, the call to action section that needs some more work. Instead of your offer is still saved, it's like your offer is saved and ready. Don't miss out on what this course can do for you. And so this is awesome to have this. And then you will also have this into your inbox because you put in your email address. So this brand new tool makes it extremely easy to get grades on your copy, so you can specifically see what's the problem, what needs some work, and then we can take this information. We can either go back into Genie Chat, or you can just go ahead and update that exact email. And this is fantastic, especially because you can add in a YouTube video URL. So when you start using the content tab, or if you're struggling with ideas and you're trying to come up with more content, then you can start to do that. So in the next video, we're going to be diving into how to use the content tab. You've probably never really locked into it before, but I promise you, if you are making content, or content is one of your goals for this quarter, you're definitely going to want to check that out. Make sure you click on the video on the screen, and we will get started.